Hello, hi, it's Dave in real life, and welcome to this What's Wrong with WWE video. Today I would like to talk to you about the situation which is happening in the WWE right now, and what happened particularly after WrestleMania this weekend. And I'm talking, of course, about Monday Night Raw and the pending sale of WWE to Endeavour, and obviously we know what's going off with Endeavour now. They are owners of WWE and UFC going forward. This means that Vince McMahon is back in power. I would have thought that this would have kept Vince away from WWE primarily, but unfortunately it doesn't seem to be the case. Triple H came out on Monday Night Raw, obviously addressed the crowd with an important announcement, as we believe. And it turned out he was just coming out to thank the fans for the fantastic WrestleMania weekend, which seemed a little bit odd in my opinion. And we kind of know why now. As he was not actually saying it in a business sense. He was actually saying it all in a personal sense. This was like Triple H saying thank you personally to the fans from his job that he has been doing since August last year, since SummerSlam, when he took over, when Vince McMahon was forced into resignation. Obviously, now that we are well aware that Vince McMahon is back in full control of WWE, with him now being the majority shareholder, this means he has now weaned his way back into the creative office. And it showed with Monday Night Raw, I've got to be honest with you, with reports of several rewrites on that show, even to the point where Seth Rollins was prompted to change his entire promo on the show last minute, which obviously upset him. There were also reports on Bayley being on the show. She was taken away from that lineup, which is amazing when you've considered that Io Sky and Dakota Kai are two of her members of her faction, Damage Control. No Bayley to be seen, which was quite weird. We found out that she was just pulled from the show altogether. And to answer the question anyway, what is wrong with WWE? It's quite simple. It's Vince McMahon. He is what's wrong with WWE. He just can't stay away. We feared this when he resigned. We feared it once we knew he was back in the business just to sell WWE. Now we know why he was there to sell WWE, so he can get his little dirty, rotten hands back on his prized possession, which is WWE. I only wished that he was a good booker now. Sadly, he's not, and we've seen on several occasions where this will go. It's back to the same old, same people getting the same old pushes, same people getting ignored. And this is a sign of bad times ahead for WWE superstars and us, the fans, altogether. Definitely massive warning signs. Raw was poor this week. There's no doubt about it, and you could tell it stunk of Vince. You've got Omos in a fight, which why is Omos even on the show? Because of Vince McMahon, obviously. I did say in the build-up to WrestleMania that Omos versus Brock looked like a Vince McMahon match, because it was a Vince McMahon match. He definitely booked that match on the card, 100% now. Obviously, with Vince McMahon's return, superstars what were released originally a couple of years back are now scared of their contracts again. Obviously, because they are not being re-employed by Triple H as we wait for a train. That was a lovely noise in the background, wasn't it? But obviously the stars like Dakota Kai and Karrion Kross, and of course got to talk about Bray Wyatt. He was one what was released before the releases. Obviously, there were reports that there was quite a confrontation between him and Vince McMahon towards his creative control over his character and where he felt that the character should be going and where it did go. So obviously now that Vince is back, Bray obviously been off recently with illnesses. Certainly will be probably no rush to come back. Whether we see him on SmackDown or not is anyone's guess. But yeah, it looks pretty much like his career could be massively in doubt now in WWE, going on the past history. Of course, there's been reports since Monday of Bayley wanting a release from her contract after that situation on Monday night, which for me, oh my God, I'm heartbroken. I mean, seriously, I'm in panic mode right now. What's going to happen to my Bayley? All seriously, but all seriousness, I mean, this has just been an absolute knock-on effect. Vince McMahon being back has just been, well, it's kind of like upset the apple cart, hasn't it? It's now we've just got that pending doom. The cloud is back. We had the clearing with Paul Levesque being in charge. Now we know what is happening. Vince McMahon is back behind the wheel, and yeah, WWE is going to suffer big time. I feel a lot of fans are going to get pretty bored pretty quick. But obviously, when I talk about this, I've got to have a look at the alternative to WWE, and that's AEW. They are offering a different kind of product, definitely, that's 100% sure, but it's not without its problems. Tony Khan still has a lot to learn in the wrestling business, in my opinion, and the product is still a million miles where it needs to be if it's going to compete with WWE. And of course, obviously now WWE have got that Endeavour backing them, and obviously now being a sister company to the UFC means that they've got a talent pool even bigger to pull from now. So yeah, this is scary times, especially with Vince McMahon at the helm. So the problem with WWE is Vince McMahon. I wish there was a way out of this. I wish there was a way that Endeavour could slap like an injunction or something on him so that he doesn't mess up. Hopefully, the ratings, if they start slumming or getting lower and lower each week, surely to God they have to reassess this situation, because it's actually been thriving under Triple H over the last 4 or 5 months, and we were excited as fans to see what was going to happen. Rumours of Jay White, rumours of the FTR. They will not happen now while Vince is in charge, I can guarantee you that, because they don't want to work with him, and I don't blame them. So yeah, the stench is back, and I kind of want to use this platform as a way of a quick little message to Vince McMahon, and that is, please, for the love of God, go away. Leave it to Paul Levesque. He was doing a fantastic job. He was making Raw, that 3 hours, a little bit more enjoyable. He made SmackDown a must-see television show. The storylines with the Bloodline had advanced even further under him, giving pushes to Sami Zayn, bringing back the character names that we know and love, like Doudrop going to Pippa Niven. Oh, God forbid what Vince will do to her now. Call her Pippi Longstockings or something, I don't know, because Vince McMahon is insane. And I don't even want to joke about how insane this bloke is. He is off his flipping rocker. I'm expecting almost to be shoved in the title picture by the end of the year. That's how flipping mad Vince McMahon is. He thinks he knows wrestling, and he literally is out of touch. I just wished I am going to swear, I wished he'd fuck off. I really do wish he'd fuck off. And leave WWE alone. Leave Paul Levesque to do the job that he pays him to do, because he was doing a fantastic job. And to all the naysayers, all the people what are saying, I told you so, I told you that WWE was going to go this way eventually. To all you, I'm going to stick with WWE. I'm going to give it time. I want to see Vince McMahon fall. If I'm being honest, there's a little dog, and that's what we all think of Vince McMahon. That dog's having a poo. It is poop. It is completely poop at this moment in time. But that's just where we're at this moment. Vince McMahon is back in WWE. We are scared. We are all scared for our lives. We are scared for a product that we all love and cherish. And just hopefully we don't lose these stars, what we have now taken a kind fonding to. Obviously, the pushes for Karrion Kross have not been there so far. Hopefully we can get somewhere with that. maybe Vince has found a new heart. Really feel that Vince is back just because Paul Levesque was doing such a great job and he was jealous of it. I'm sure there's just a hint of jealousy there, because he didn't like what Paul Levesque was doing in NXT either and wanted to change all of that. That's why we got NXT 2.0. Yeah, I think I've ranted on quite a lot. Obviously, we're going to be virtually at the end of this video, and obviously I've gone back to the old format of showing you stuff in my local area. We haven't actually seen this road before, but we're going to continue down here. Obviously, like I say, have your put your comments into the comment section. Have your say on what you think will happen under Vince McMahon. Am I just getting paranoid for nothing, or is this just a genuine concern? I mean, we have been down this road before with Vince McMahon, and yeah, we have rocky times ahead, folks. We have some rocky times ahead. Hopefully I'm just nervous and anxious of the situation, what is going down in WWE. Hopefully it doesn't go this way, and that Vince sees sense and sees what Triple H was doing was the right thing for WWE. But only time will tell, won't it? And obviously the likes of Bayley, hopefully she sticks around. If not, I hope she goes to a company where at least I can watch her wrestle. So yeah, I think if she does leave, she goes to New Japan and joins her friend Mercedes Moné, aka Sasha Banks to everyone else. Obviously, I've talked way too much. You can hear Botchamania now singing a song to me. You talk too much. God, you never shut up. But obviously this is a big massive talking point. I wanted to make this video for you guys so that you could get my thoughts and feelings out of what's happening in WWE right now. And yeah, and to answer the question yet again, what's wrong with WWE? And it's of course Vince McMahon, and always will be Vince McMahon. He is the problem. Until he goes permanently, WWE will never be great. It'll just survive just being there like hope. If you like this video, please like, comment and subscribe, and we'll talk about this again soon. I've been Dave in real life. Bye for now.